I'm just playing. It's not the cat's fault. It's the owner, the animal abusing owner.
Well, hello, beautiful people. So, I'm going to have lunch with
That's
you
a
guys
ripoff of another YouTuber. Shut
and
up.
talk about my most recent weigh-in, which I will show you, don't worry. So for lunch, I'm having a tuna sandwich. I always put a whole can of tuna. I eat a whole can. And a green pepper cut up.
I'm sorry. If I ate that much bell pepper at one sitting, I would be so fucking bloated.
I'm starting to really like them because I have so many to go through. I don't want to waste them.
Sure you
and
do.
This is bran bread, like whole grain bran, that kind of stuff. So
you shouldn't be eating any bread at all. None. Nada. Zilch.
Before I eat this, I want to show you my weigh-in here. And
bullshit.
Bismillah. Take a bite. Green pepper. Beauty bite. You need to eat your veggies, guys.
Oh, I'm sorry. If you hear little footsteps in the background, I'm actually in my garage, and I have my second husband, old man Tucker. He's walking around in here with me, so that's what you're hearing.
They're sweet. Now a bite of this. Tuna.
That tuna looks dry as fuck.
I gave you some. She's trying to get more tuna.
That's why you're having trouble. It looks like you're swallowing it like it's a fucking peanut butter sandwich.
Mixing the sauce. So I opened up another can of tuna and gave her some. Put that in the fridge. Now, I mixed my tuna with a bit of light mayo.
And because you're an animal abuser, I am 100% positive that you're not getting dolphin safe tuna.
Yellow mustard, dill, pepper, onion, garlic powder, and hot sauce.
Sodium, and some sodium.
So, I'm extremely elated to share with you that my weigh-in was 159.5 kgs. My weigh-in at the doctor.
It blows my mind. Women like Chantal and Amber Lynn Reed that are, balancing the scale at anywhere between 400 to 550 pounds, get so elated from like a 2-pound weight loss. Like they've done something big. No, you haven't. Shut up.
Was 166.6. The last time I weighed in on camera.
Let's not forget the 0.6.
I was 161 point something. Now I'm 159.5.
That's another fucking thing that irritates me. 156.6. What the point? Nobody fucking cares. It doesn't fucking matter.
So, not a huge loss, but I'm officially down like 15 pounds.
By taking a dump. That's what the 15 pounds was.
Or 7 kgs.
That 15 pounds of rice you consumed.
And I talk like little bits about what I'm doing.
Okay, little bits about what you're doing. What exactly are you doing? We've seen you take leisurely strolls. You're not exercising, and you're sitting majority of the time. And there's so many jump cuts in the video. How many times are you actually sitting in these alleged workout videos?
Oh, and I'm drinking cold water.
Oh, what about that urine drink? You're not drinking that?
The lip gloss I was wearing, in case you're wondering.
Nobody was.
Essence Extreme Shine in volume. Really good lip gloss.
You're broke. That's why you're buying
Essence.
Essence.
Very affordable brand. So, okay. So I started being really serious about, or consistent, not serious. Being consistent.
100% correct.
With the way I've been eating and, what I've been doing, which I'll get to in a sec. Oh, that's spicy hot sauce. So I've been documenting
Oh
in
my
a journal
God.
too what I'm eating, and it's been
Amberlyn
kind of helping.
Reed.
I get to plan my meals. So if I look back at my videos, I would say just the video right before the shrimp platter was when I was starting to be more consistent and, binge free completely.
Sure.
So I
Uh-huh.
think that was
Sure.
around the time. So it's been about a week, or just over a little bit of a week, like a little over a week.
Does everybody notice when she talks like this, she gets like this certain way of talking, like, don't ya know? Don't ya know? Like she has this, that weird affect that comes into her speaking when she's bullshitting everybody.
And so, yeah. So what I'm doing basically is,
Not a fucking thing. Shoving food in your face?
by the way, I'm thinking of, do you guys really want cooking videos? Like, let me know, what is your favorite kind of video?
I think people are wanting cooking videos from you out of concern for you. I don't know. I think they actually want you to cook from home so you're not ordering crap food and consuming it. I think that's probably a majority of the people want cooking videos from you.
I'm curious. And I like to take inventory every once in a while. So,
Even though you can't
I've
cook.
been journaling what I'm eating. I plan my day, what I'm going to eat.
Imagine that, because everybody knows I have, kids and a husband and a house and all this stuff that I, run as a housewife now. Okay, that's a lot of stuff that you have to do. Imagine having none of that responsibility and having to plan out your day, and it just includes food. You're just planning your food all day. I mean, it blows my mind. I would go insane.
I don't count calories. Not really. The only calories I've counted were for those chicken strips, which I've been eating almost every day. I know I said they were.
Oh my God, yeah.
I've discovered that I can still eat them in moderation and still lose weight.
No, that's bullshit. It doesn't work like this. See, and there you go. And this is a setup for failure. No, you can't eat that in moderation. You shouldn't be eating that at all. And as far as counting calories, somebody your size, in my opinion, should be counting carbs and the fat that's in food. And you should stay away from anything that is the color white. So bread, potatoes, white rice, white sugar, things like that. That should be a no-no for you.
So I've been eating like 3 meals and a snack. And usually the snack is like fruit, nuts, and dates.
You're setting yourself up for a binge.
A huge salad with some cheese.
With some cheese.
Stuff like that. Or just a bowl of tuna, just plain tuna.
Bullshit.
So I eat like a pretty big breakfast, which this is what I had for breakfast today.
Okay, let's pause it right here. What is this? You had bread, chicken strips, French fries. I forgot what that Middle Eastern dish right there is called. Some that looks like cheese and yogurt and tomatoes. What the fuck is this kind of breakfast? And you're on a weight loss journey, allegedly? Get the fuck out of here.
Just like a mixed plate of things. I love just having
a smorgasbord
in every meal to keep myself very satiated.
Can you just say to keep myself from being hungry? Stop using that fucking word satiated.
As you see. And this lunch, usually my lunch is a little bit later because I have such a big breakfast, but then I have dinner, and I find that meals...
if I ate a breakfast like that, I wouldn't probably eat for the rest of the day. Like literally, what do I have for breakfast? Sometimes I have I have my cup of coffee because I need my caffeine in the morning. Um, I'll have toast. I always usually have toast, and I might have some hummus with that. Or what I like to do is eat cottage cheese with pomegranate seeds. I might have with that, and then I'll be full, and I might have a snack here and there, like because I buy like the tubs of nuts and things like that. And then I have dinner before 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock is my cutoff time, and then that's it. And then I'm drinking water, or I like to drink Crystal Light sometimes, and that's it. If I eat that breakfast, I'd be stuffed.
Have a bit of everything, vegetable, good carbs, protein.
Those are not good carbs.
Fats, which I guess would be the mayo in this case. But I could have added a bit of cheese on the side or something like that. Excuse me. Or maybe mixing avocado in with the tuna would be good. I'm very picky about avocados, and they're very expensive. They're very expensive.
But I thought you have money.
Guarantee that you're going to get a delicious one.
Because you don't know how to pick avocados.
So, anyway. I don't have a very strict regime. I'm just trying to...
Really, no doubt.
Not binge eat. And I find that I don't get the cravings as much to binge eat. Yesterday was pretty bad. It comes and goes. But if I keep myself satiated, that's like...
Oh my God, that word. I'm dying.
Word that is most important. You have to eat well-rounded meals, and you have to be sure you're eating enough.
And another thing with this is because she has uncontrolled diabetes, and she doesn't understand how the glucose and things like that are metabolizing in her body. She doesn't understand these cravings that she gets a lot of the time is because of the diabetes. If she would get that under control, it would help her a lot in curbing the binge eating and the way she's eating, but she refuses to do that.
And every few hours, in order to keep the binge urges away, at least I find for myself, personally speaking. So, having a variety of food is what...
Because you're addicted to food.
I've been going out for the past few days anyway, and walking a couple of hours every day.
You know, a lot of the times I compare her to an alcoholic, because I had an alcoholic mother, so I know what that looks like. And it's almost like how she says you can't go anywhere without food. Well, the same can be said about alcohol. You really can't go anywhere without seeing alcohol. Now, imagine an alcoholic just saying, oh, I'm just going to have, these couple of glasses of wine or these couple of shots of vodka, whatever the case might be. I'm doing good. But eventually what that is doing is setting yourself up for a binge. That's what she's doing with the food.
Walking around, and I don't notice that I'm really doing it as much because I've been going places where you have to walk a lot, but at the same time you're doing something entertaining, like going to a mall, going to a park, or
how's going to a mall entertaining and you're not going into any of the stores? Like, what are you fucking doing there? That's not entertainment. Or hugging trees in a park, not entertainment. Or harassing the cat community, not entertainment.
I know I'm eating on like a Tupperware lid. So it's really just about going back to basics, like
okay.
Keeping it very simple. You know how they show you
okay, how's going back to basics, keeping it very simple, having French fries, chicken strips, bread, whatever bean dish that was, cheese, yogurt, and tomatoes? That's keeping it back to basics? Get the fuck out of here.
The food pyramid and the dinner plate and how you should divide up your food groups on there.
Yeah, what food pyramid are you looking at? The one from
I follow it like
1982?
mostly in the sense that I have a bit of everything.
But you're diabetic. The food pyramid does not apply to you, dumbass.
And if I really want cookies or something, I had a craving the other night for like chocolate chip cookies really bad. So I had 2 with some tea, and that was enough, you know?
I bullshit. I call bullshit on the 2 cookies. She probably ate a whole sleeve of the cookies.
After I ate them, I felt a little bit of panic, which is normal for me. That's usually what triggers a binge, is that negative feeling about those cookies. Like, oh no, these cookies are bad for me, and I had 2. And then I feel guilty, and I'm like, I should just eat the whole box and start over tomorrow. So it takes a lot of mental work for me to talk myself down and say...
But then that's why you don't eat the cookies. You would have been much more proud of yourself if you didn't eat the cookies and just had the cup of tea. But you ate the cookies.
You had 2 cookies. That's definitely.
And I don't think you just had 2.
Box. These cookies are not bad. You can have 2.
Cookies are bad. You sound like a fucking idiot. All cookies are bad for you. You're diabetic. You're not supposed to be eating fucking cookies.
So, in essence, let's say I did have like 4 cookies.
Oh, see?
Stop there.
See, I thought it was 2. Now it's fucking worse. 4. Why not 10?
You know? And just move on instead of feeling like, oh no, and dwelling on it.
So probably the correct amount is 20 cookies she actually ate.
Because what perpetuates eating disorders a lot is that attitude with food. So...
Yes, everybody listen to Chantal. She has a PhD. She's a doctor.
That food is evil. Blah, blah, blah. You know? So, yeah. So I'm going to weigh myself every Monday.
Got Amberlyn Reed vibes.
Non-scale victories, because weight
non-scale victories.
For many reasons. You could have inflammation in your body at the time.
Oh my God.
You know, it just depends.
Let me guess. You're gonna use the water weight excuse, or are you gonna move on to like Amberlyn Reed does? Every time I sit down in a car, I swell. Is that gonna be your next shit? The fuck out of here.
So as long as I know what I'm doing right, and I have the diary, writing down what I eat, so I can go back.
I almost thought you were gonna say diarrhea.
Why my weight has fluctuated sometimes, or whatever, you know. I'm gonna look for like non-scale victories too.
Complete bullshit.
And focus on that, like how my clothes are fitting.
You wear abaya and leggings. I mean, everybody's gonna judge if you're losing weight by those fucking hideous picnic table shirts that look like picnic tablecloths. Everybody will judge the buttons if they haven't popped off and shot Salah's eyeball out yet.
Like the blue top I wore in my video, like...
that's a maternity top.
Felt a lot more...
It's a fucking maternity top.
Large.
Get out. It felt... Why?
By the way, I forgot to say in my vlog about the mall, if you haven't watched that video...
That top felt large. Probably because of the way the fabric is cut. Because it's cut for somebody who's pregnant. You sound dumb.
If you haven't watched that video, check it out. I do like 2 hours of walking at like a beautiful mall.
You didn't do no fucking 2 hours. Get out of here. I believe
malls they have here.
I call bullshit on that. I believe Amberlyn Reed more with her bullshit on the mile walk than I do on you this 2 hour fucking non-adventure at the mall.
Middle East and Kuwait. The weekends here in Kuwait are considered to be Friday and Saturday. So Sunday is considered a weekday. So when we went to the mall, it was on Sunday yesterday, but it was technically a weekday. It was a weekday. So it wasn't busy.
Yeah, isn't that
I
convenient?
try to avoid crowds. They make me anxious, you know. With
Why?
my
Because you're a
anxiety.
public figure.
And I like it when you're filming, especially, it's good to have nobody around because you can feel more free, you know? So when I'm trying to film a video, I know a lot
Actually, that's the opposite. That's why like a lot of people like gyms, because there's other people exercising and doing the same thing, and you get kind of motivated by seeing other people. So that's kind of weird how your mind works, Chantal. Being alone motivates you. You're weird.
people are like, there's never anyone around. Like, I purposely seek out places like that on certain
you're a
days,
freak.
certain times on purpose, so that I can show you more and be more comfortable filming without like people looking at me.
Gee, I wonder why they look at you.
I don't know. That's like, why would you want to go somewhere busy when you can just go at a time when it's not as busy? It's obviously better that way.
Not really.
So when you go to,
because you're antisocial
like
freak.
Huron, I can't say it. Huron, the place I went yesterday. It's better to go on a weekday if you want it to be dead, because otherwise the weekend is so busy. People go there for the weekends to get away.
People go to the mall to shop.
So this bread is soft.
You know, I don't like the way that you paint society in Kuwait. You have like this really odd, weird view of the people there. They're no different than, you know, anybody else in any other country, going to the mall, having, you know, houses by the beach, things like that. You look at it so twisted and weird, Chantal. Shark eye roll for a tuna sandwich.
I don't have chips, but if I did, I would have a small handful with this sandwich, no problem.
You know what you could actually do? Put those bell peppers in the air fryer. I don't know if your air fryer has that setting for dehydration. You can make some chips out of those bell peppers if you wanted to.
If you eat the entire bag, that's when it's a problem. You know, honestly, moderation is the key.
Okay, yeah,
to
says a
everything
500-pound woman.
Temperance is what they, like, the official word.
I'm going to
for it.
take advice for moderation from you, Chantal.
Water with your wine, temperance, you know, so to speak. It's a middle ground. Extremes are not healthy for us, and that's
Says
what
the
I'm also trying
500-pound
to,
woman.
Condition myself to follow. So I have attempted things many times, but I honestly feel the most optimistic this time, because I'm just seeing my stamina get to a new level, and
What the wait a minute.
the consistency.
Wait a minute. What's stamina at a new level? Where? Bitch, where? What? You're delusional.
Motivates me every day. So yeah. Anyways, guys, so that's that. I'm gonna weigh in every Monday,
Yum, 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 yum,
and we'll see.
Whatever.
So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
Okay. Well, I'm not mad at her for making probably her 6,156th attempt at weight loss through the years. I'm calling bullshit on this, and she's going to crash and burn again because she's trying to wing it and do it by herself with no professional help. But like I said, you can do all you want to do by trying to deflect everything with this bullshit dieting, walks, harassing the cat communities, all this bullshit, Chantal. You're still an animal abuser, rape apologist, poop enthusiast, piece of shit. So everybody else have a great afternoon, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye.